G'day folks, we're going to show you how to replace the impeller on a Honda 4-stroke. This one's an 8-horse. I don't know exactly which models are all the same. I know the impellers are pretty common, I think up to 25 horsepower. This one here, it had a unique malfunction. It had lots of cooling at everything except very low idle. Now this is what my impeller looked like. It had a crack right through it. It's very easy to do. I'll just kind of go through and show as I assemble it back together. So you'll see the keyway here, you need to have it facing down. So that's how you want to have it. You want the keyway open so you can slide it down on top. So I'm going to just put them back with just a little dollop of lock or rust check. Not rust check, anti-seize. They're pretty small bolts, and if they break off, they would really suck. These bolts here, they're 10 mil. So one thing you should do is put a little something on this spline. I had to really beat that with a block of wood to get it off. So you just want to let it move more freely. So here's a little rubber boot. It slips on your pump. I'm just giving it a gentle tap. You gotta get the dowel pin lined up there. There we go. 4 here and then one long one up in here. These bolts, they come factory with Loctite on them. But I don't know, different stainless bolts and alloys, once they get a little bit of a messed up thread, they're very easy to strip out. It's called galling the threads. It's basically when a little piece breaks off and then starts to snowball, get bigger and bigger until it locks right up. There's a little bit of lubrication can go a long ways. So it's a little tricky doing this gear selector. I can't get the light to show you. But there's a little forward and reverse threaded little nut in there that you need to back on and off. Sorry I can't show it to you. There's a jam nut, and then there's the long nut that's threaded both ways. Put it back to where you left it. You left your jam nut. It's just a matter of putting your selector rod in the hole and putting your cotter pin, and you're done. So the little cotter pin wire goes there. Well, there we have her, folks. Fairly straightforward. Basically a set of needle nose pliers, wire cutters to cut the cotter pin if it's being annoying, 2 open-ended wrenches, 10mm, either wrench or socket, and that's pretty close to most all you need to replace your impeller. It's nice to have a little whack and hammer, but a chunk of wood works too, something soft. What else? I had to use a grinder for my keyway, but only because my other keyway was hooped a bit, the original, and this one was a little bit fat, so I had to knock off a little bit. I think I got tired of messing around, so I just went to the bench grinder, took some off. Overall, something you could change in an hour or so. Not too much work. Anyways, we'll catch you on the next one, and bye for now.